If you're new, press the bell icon to get the latest notifications.
Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Update today, man. Oh man, damn, what is happening? Oh my goodness, so many things in the chart pattern. Where do we start? Where do we end this? Too much of a conversation we're about to have again for Bitcoin, and I think without wasting any time, let's just get into it because I'm just gonna make it along the way. So first of all, there are very mixed opinions right now. Okay, the bears can be bullies, the bulls can be the winners as well. You just don't know. This is one of those times where it's so difficult to say exactly what can happen in the market, and in this market, definitely at the moment, at this point of time, we have so many things to look at. And is Bitcoin going to go to $32,000 or not? I don't know. If you tell me it's gonna go to 32,000, it should actually. Okay, it should go to $32,000. And then if you tell me that Bitcoin won't go to $32,000 and make a bull trap and then go to the downside, I don't have any complaint either. You see, it's a very difficult situation that Bitcoin has put us together. But I'm going to tell you things that you should know and pay attention to, and let's get to the closest possible reality that does make sense for Bitcoin at this point of time, because I'm really trying to dig deep to see what exactly we can have, or we can see, or we can translate, whatever this stupid idiot is trying to do right now. And first of all, let's go to the Discord, and I think from the Discord here we have a stress check that I did yesterday. So I did actually ask my members, do you feel the market is safe to long? Cat for yes, dog for no. And look how many people are bearish, and look how many people are actually bullish. Okay, 50-50. Even my own members, you have a group that is actually saying it's okay, it's gonna go up, and you have a group that is saying it's coming down. You see, it's really difficult. Let's go to, actually I'm gonna write in fear and greed index for Bitcoin. And when I show you fear and greed index for Bitcoin, guys, you're going to notice that even the fear and greed index is neutral. Now it's neutral, yesterday is neutral, last week was greed, last month was neutral. So it's pretty much neutral. You just don't know exactly what's going to happen. So a pump to 32,000 is even possible. But we're going to talk about that, how that's going to happen. Now let's go to the charts. What does the chart says? This beautiful trading view, what does it say? Because that's what really matters. To me, that's what matters. And this is why we make videos about it, right? So back into the 4-hour time frame, we've invalidated a bear flag on the 1-hour time frame. Not surprised. I'm not really surprised, because I told you before that when you broke this one support, second support, you still haven't backtested. So it seems like there's a little bit of a backtest that should happen here. So when you go for that backtest here, then you're looking for a technical target to go from the top to bottom. And it takes you all the way down to nearly $22,245. Now, if you look at $22,245, that's where you have this one little bit of support, second support, come down here, and then you have another support as well. All right. So the next thing to talk about is on the weekly time frame. And on the weekly, I noticed this trend line, and if you look at it, you have resistance number 1, number 2, and number 3 right over here. Not only do you have that, but if you zoom in into the first resistance, that was a bearish engulfing, 2 candles combined. This one is like a bearish engulfing and went down. If you do zoom in here, you had a evening star next to that particular resistance. Okay, and now if you look at it on the weekly time frame, this is where you have a bearish harami. This one green candle and next to it the red candle that you see, they combine to form a bearish harami candlestick pattern. That actually shows from here you can start to move to the downside. Now that's one resistance I see, because 25,000 seems like a very big resistance actually, as far as I'm concerned. And if we go to the EMAs, right, you do have the EMAs, the 55 on the weekly time frame is still acting as a massive resistance. You need to break above the 55 and hold the 55 to continue to the upside. However, the reason why people are saying, oh, we're kind of bullish and this and that. Now notice if I bring in the Gaussian channel, this is for the first time Gaussian channel has flashed green, and whenever you flash green like this for the Gaussian channel, you tend to see Bitcoin making a very big push. Like, look here, I'm just gonna hide in that EMA there, and when the EMAs are hidden, you can see that after a very long downtrend here, you made a little bit of that green Gaussian channel, but you failed to maintain, and then you went down, you made another green here, failed to maintain. And this is for the first time you have a very big green Gaussian channel right now flashing green. So that whenever this happens normally, you do see Bitcoin actually moving to the upside. And that's the reason why even the fear and greed index is actually showing 50 at the moment. So the Gaussian channel is flashing really good for the very first time. And whenever this happens, you can see that it happened somewhere here as well, and then you had a very massive bull run. It's happening right here again. We could even have another massive pump to the upside. This is something I cannot ignore. I don't want to go completely bearish at all. So that's why it's really hard to say what we're going to do. But one thing for me is on the daily, I am bothered about this one huge ugly looking bearish divergence. I don't like it at all. Okay, for me personally, when you have higher highs like this and you have higher lower highs like that, this is not good. Okay, and I'm gonna wait until this is not reset completely and we don't have the dumps to the downside happening for Bitcoin, and I'm going to say okay, fine, and now at least I can try to trade once again in the future. Okay, so it is what it is at the moment. Hope you enjoyed this video update right now, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Hello, Office.